have a few takeaways. The first thing I want to say is that in 2010, the wave with the Tea Party was 63 seats, nowhere near the amount that Democrats got this time. What I thought was most interesting is I said on the show, be careful nationalizing candidates. Candidates that got really nationalized ended up losing last night. All politics is local, especially in your first race. This is a message for Democrats. Just because New Yorker Magazine and people in major media markets love you, it is not a winning pathway in the middle of the country. All politics is local. It's the first thing I'd teach in a class if I was teaching politics. The second thing I want to say is that the serious lesson for Democrats also is that Republicans are not going to vote against their own agenda and against their own interests. Meaning, I think there's an impression sometimes, if you don't watch Fox News, that all Republicans, if you're against Trump or you have issues with his rhetoric, that automatically I have somehow morphed into a liberal. That every ideology and principle I have ever agreed on, that the principles that make me who I am, the conservative that I am, have flown out the window. And all of a sudden, I'm a Democrat. That is not the case. Republicans are going to vote for their own agenda, and they did a lot last night, especially in Senate and gubernatorial races. And I think the Democrats that were really competitive were the ones that were more moderate. So that is the lesson I would take away.
That was disappointing to me, actually, because when you look at the Republicans...
Of course it's disappointing. You're a Democrat. Well, it's not disappointing for me. I'm a Republican. I'm going to end up voting for the Republicans. Well, and there's a way to differentiate Trump from candidates.
It was disappointing to me because
I
really agree that character was on the ballot. And I understand that people want to vote with their party, but I think at some point you have to put country before party, and there's been so much divisiveness in this country.
So for me, if I vote for Josh Hawley, who won against Claire McCaskill last night, a great conservative, great candidate, young guy, also a veteran, by the way. So if I voted for him instead of Claire McCaskill, I'm putting my country behind my party, because the Trump isn't the entire Republican Party. We're still here.
But what happened?
Conservatives are still here, and Republicans
he's taken over the party.
I'm sorry, but
there were a lot of other historic firsts last night too. It's kind of great.
I'm not going to vote for Gillum. Like the idea that
I don't think anybody's expecting. I don't think anybody was expecting. I don't think Sonny believes that you were going to vote for Gillum. But I would think that there are certain things that you as a conservative are not sitting well when he does them. And I think that part of what's happened is people, whoever went out and voted, and congratulations, by the way, to the folks who won. Now your jobs are to take care of the country. You have to, whether you're left